it seems like this meeting was almost adaptive to some of the shortcomings that I've seen in recent meetings, even though you guys have been planning it as far out as everyone else has been working to adapt, right? And like you said, there is a lot of fatigue from as we do this interview with side-by-side virtual interface. There is a little bit of fatigue to that. I mean, like, just to
definitely
fatigue to it, right? And you guys kind of worked around that up front. What other kind of reprioritizations did you guys have to make for a meeting that really emphasizes collaboration and network and that face-to-face interaction?
Yes, I mean, we have fora, you know, people can come in during, this has been done by other meeting quite successfully, and I had noticed that how good it was when you're giving your talk. It's already, you know, it's not easy to give your talk to a computer. And but when the talk is replayed and you have people saying even, oh, I'm here, good to see you, or oh, what was that graph, or something like that, I think it changes everything. You know, you go away, you know, because we are interested in the experience of people watching, but we are also very interested in the experience of people contributing. Because we, you know, our contributor, the people that contribute the content are a priority for us, and they have to feel good about the effort that they put. And so the interactive element, I think, is very good for both. The other things is the graphics. You know, we've gone to quite a lot of effort to put people in front of a green background and then have a good background representing the riches of Europe, the cities they come from. I think that is very pleasing, you know, to the eye. So the music, the little intervals that we have, you know, all of this, I think, contributes to keep people interested. You know, it's not only the contents, but also the aesthetics, I think, that matters if you want to sit in front of a screen for an hour or two. You know, I think that's important.
Absolutely. And I think, you know, personally speaking, I think one of the better things that you guys have put together here is an archived system, right?
Yes.
I've spoken to or have covered people in 6 different time zones so far, right? I interviewed a presenter the other day who excused himself near the end. He's like, I got to get to bed. I got to be up at 3 a.m. my time to go present. You know, it's, but the thing is, and then I get up that morning and it's already there. It's already available, and it's very usable. It's very immediately available. There's been no hiccups with that. So that's just really impressive to me.
Yeah, I mean, the people that are doing the IT and system for the European Society of Cardiology really have surpassed themselves.
Sure.
Have taken up the challenge. We're all going in full steam, and they've really done a fabulous job. Yeah, there is no question about it. Everybody, communication, IT, all the people you do not see, you see, have done a fabulous job.
Sure, yeah. Sure. And there certainly seems to be a lot of discussion right now with these meetings too, that a lot of organizers have told us that even if they're in a situation next year where this pandemic is under better management and we can return to person, they want to continue offering some of the virtual platforms that they've sort of discovered or cemented in their practice this year. I wasn't sure if you guys...
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you know, to me, you know, the future to me seems, I mean, I may it's difficult to predict the future, of course, and but it seems to me that we have learned a lot already from this experience. You know, we have, you know, more than 100,000 people in, you know, registered. And we have a lot of people for low middle income economies, a lot of more than 50% below the age of 40, almost 50-50 men and women. you know, these kind of things did not happen in the traditional Congress, and you wouldn't want to miss that. And, you know, what I also like is the potential that having a new audience, you know, the way that it would then change our approach, because we cannot continue to only talk about the cardiology of the Western Europe, which is the prevailing. We need to take into consideration that, you know, at the end of the day, the majority of revascularization on the planet is still done by thrombolysis. So why don't we talk about thrombolysis? You know, and other things. You know, it would be a lesson for us also to understand how we can practice cardiology in a way that is more conscious of cost, investment, efficacy, cost effectiveness, and you know, so all of these things matter to us in the same way that they will matter to our audience.